I just had to have this particular Pepsi. I had to have this particular cup, so I get myself all in a knit, and there you go. Oh, balls! I spilled some salt. I gotta put that over my shoulder. There we go. Yes, I'm superstitious.
Oh, is that
But
why?
I'm a science girl. I've got an extremely high IQ. I know there's no scientific basis for that whatsoever.
Well, that's good.
So how you doing, Rob?
I'm alright, you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in Florida where it's nice and hot and humid.
Yeah, why are you...
70 degrees. Oh, because I can work here. I've been here for like 30 years.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Since I was -10.
So you haven't lived in Ireland for a long time then?
No, it's been ages. Like ancient people live there now. But I am going to London next month.
Okay.
Okay, let me get all of this on. I have it on. Excellent. So did you download the Firestorm or the other one? I recommend Firestorm.
I did.
Myself. Excellent. You are in for a treat. So I'm going to let you sort of run this, and I'll respond to your cue. How's that?
Okay. So you want to talk before we go in there then?
No. Well, just long enough to tell you kind of what we're going to do, but you might want to record that.
Okay. Well, I'm already recording, so...
Okay, that's grand. Here's what the plan is. In Second Life, there are these places called sandboxes, and those are places where there's no limit to the amount of... Basically, this world is made up of prims, and prims are a item that measures volume, okay, since it's a virtual environment. So in many areas, you're limited. You can only have as many prims as you're allowed to have volume, and everything uses prims. Now, sandboxes are excellent because the prim count there is very high, and you can do a lot of the things, that you want to do that you might not be able to do other places. So I thought the best place to bring you in to start off would be a sandbox. It's also where you'll open things that you purchase, will give you a chance to walk around and see how you like it, get an animation override on your character so that you can do that if we want one. And then from there, I thought we would take you to the pub. It's probably the busiest pub in world. And that's the phrase you use, in world. It's the Blarney Stone in Dublin, and it's patterned after a pub in Ireland. It's not called the Blarney Stone. And in Second Life, these things are really cool because the people owning the bar make genuine cash.
Okay.
There you go. I see you.
Oh, am I in there?
Yes, you are. I'm standing right next to you. You have to wait. It's called res. You've got to wait till you res. And they make cash. They're actually cash machines where you can change the currency from this into U.S. cash or cash around the world. Okay. All right. You're in. So welcome to Second Life. And the first thing, we're already friends, so I can find you.
Okay.
Over here, I just want you to try walking around a bit.
Sure.
Just walk around and look. Okay, I turned it off. My dad came in and the dog saw him. So, yeah. So I was going to tell you to just walk around. Right. If you look over there, you see a house. Oh, I did find something I thought you would like a lot. So if you follow me, if you look at these things on the ground that say LEA on them, LEA, and I'll talk more slowly, stands for Linden Endowment to the Arts. And Linden Labs owns Second Life. Okay. So these are each parcels that they have that you could go to. Now, I found somebody working with something interesting, so I wanted to see if you could figure out how to follow me.
Sure. Let me just get
We're going to walk across.
Zoom.
Yes, you got to get used to using the camera. So you're using Firestorm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can help you with settings. Good.
Yeah, but I have used Second Life at my old job and stuff, and before I started talking to you, I did
okay, so you're not a total noob.
No.
That's okay. I want you to come over here and find out one of the amazing things that I love about Second Life. And what you're going to do, this is before we get to all the art stuff, is you're going to see that piece of cheese. Tell me when you see the cheese.
I do.
Now, in Second Life, whenever you see something that arouses curiosity, you run your mouse over it, Pun not intended, but enjoyed. And you'll see a chair show up. When you see that chair show up, click on it and see what happens.
I'm not getting the chair.
Or you can just run your mouse over. You should see a chair when it's right over the cheese.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not seeing it. I know what you mean because I've.
Okay, then right-click on it.
Okay.
The cheese
Oh, there
and
it
see
is.
what happens.
I was just too far away, I guess. Okay. Oh.
Okay, stay like that. I'm gonna take your picture.
Okay.
Okay, I took your picture. Now, all you have to do is you'll notice at the lower part of your screen, there's a little guy walking by himself. The fourth button from the left.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, push that on.
Okay.
That brings up your options. You'll see the word stand.
Yeah.
Click on that and you're free.
Okay.
You can't die here, but isn't this hysterical that somebody put this here?
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you some animations like that to crack you up.
Okay.
But I want to see if I have we're going to pick you up an animation override when we go to the Blarney Stone.
Okay.
I want to show you how to communicate too, because we're doing it by Skype. But most of the people click on my character.
Okay.
And you're going to click on a right click, and you'll see I am.
I'm too far away again.
Well, you've got to get used to the cameras.
Right.
Oh, go up under avatar. Upper left.
Okay. Oops.
Move it down to where it says camera controls.
Okay.
Click that on, and you'll get something that helps you camera around.
Oh, okay. I see up in the top left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've just been using my trackpad.
I use that too. I'm using a trackpad, but I have a Mac, and I have it set up so that my right click is the right side of my trackpad.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Oh, I am fabulous. I must have already taken you to get some free clothes because you have an I am fabulous tag. Can you see my tag? That's my name above me.
The GCG Virtual LAN VIP,
yes.
Saoirse?
I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm going to change that. Because it shows your groups. Okay, which group do I want to show? Let's see. I've got some funny ones. See, when you set up a group, one of the things you want to do is you want people to join your group, of course. So some of them have some rather funny catchphrases. Like, I like this one.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So I'll just keep that one on for a while.
Okay.
All right. But they give you different tags, and people see that. So good for me. I must have gotten you some free clothes already. Okay.
Thanks.
Now, as you notice, my Abby has a rockin' hot mesh body, and if you look at her legs and her face and everything, and compare it to yours, nothing personal, but yours is not the same.
Boris, get away.
Okay.
Sorry, my cat. Once again, walking into the mic over and over again.
That's okay. Between our pets, that's part of the podcast listeners' thing. They deal with our pets. Exactly. Mine are Benny and Beasley, and they make sure that nobody gets near me. They wouldn't hurt a person, but they're noisy enough.
Yeah.
So the thing of it is, when people come to Second Life, and you know this if you've done it before, if you have somebody who knows their way around fairly well, they can show you a few things, it's much better than if you just try to figure it out. Because, for example, if you look at my Abby, I have an animation override on, and she's supposed to be looking shy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And there's several settings. I actually loaded into Firestorm, so I've got that there. But what we're going to do is we're going to we'll go to my gallery first, so I can show you that.
Okay.
But let me show you how to talk. So go ahead and click on me.
Yeah, it's not doing anything, even when I right-click.
Okay, well then I'll click on it and you'll get the response thing.
Okay.
Okay, it should pop up in your screen off to the left.
Yeah, okay, I got it open.
Did it? Okay, then click on that.
Okay.
All right. And now you can type hello back.
Okay.
Okay, now you can slide that. I'd keep that window open, but I'd slide it somewhere and, off to the side. So now when people want to hail you, or vice versa, you can do that. I'm not going to show you how to tell. Like, I can tell if there are other Avies here, how far away they are. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum, so I'm just going to give you a tour of things. And the first thing I'm going to do is take you to my gallery.
Okay.
Because It's the whole art thing.
Right.
All right, let's see. And I have a curator tag for that, but I'm just going to take you to the gallery. Now you stand there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you a teleport.
Okay.
The teleport moves you between various areas of the program, but it happens much more instantaneously than, let's say, if you've ever played World of Warcraft or those things, which I'm a big World of Warcraft person. Now let's see, where is he at? I'm looking for you because I can find you.
Okay.
Okay. And podcast. Oh, we're going to give you a regular name too, Podcast Avi. I wanted you to have that just so that you could have an Avi, and I'll show you how to make it all yours. Okay, you should be getting a. You tell me what you see, and I'll tell you what to do with it.
Okay. I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory. Just join
Okay.
me in Passion Killer.
Okay, yes. Isn't that a great name?
Yeah. What's the moderate mean though? Is that like a
Oh,
range?
moderate means that you can't be naked. You can't be walking around having sex.
Okay.
Um, and moderate is where I stay. I will take you to show you what an adult area looks like and a
Okay.
general area.
Sure.
Okay, these are the galleries that I actually am a part of. There's one on each side. Mine is the one that has a purple front, and each of the artists have their pictures above the entrance. So the best thing to do is let's walk in Thea's first because we're right in front of it.
Okay.
Now, Thea in real life is actually a woman who lives very close to Detroit. But she's been working on these pictures, and if you take a look at them, let's see, I'm walking over to what she has is pictures that all these pictures have been taken in world.
Right.
Okay, and you'll notice some of them are I think they're lovely. They're beautiful pictures.
And how
You
did
know,
they?
where she's
Sorry, how did they take them? Did they take them just with like screenshots?
okay, different ways. Screenshot, image capture, but you can't just use that. Then you have to use either photo processing like Picasso and a 3D imaging usually. I use mine in GIMP as well because I
Okay.
did some sculptures in here. But if you take a look, like there's one over here by the back wall that I'm standing by, that I can tell you she hasn't made any effects to it other than some coloring because that actually occurs in world. Those
Okay.
little floating orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll have to show you the adult area because that's where people come in here, the same people who surf the internet for porn all the time.
And they
So,
come. Okay, I'll ask when we get there, I guess.
oh, you can ask now. I'll answer the questions because I'm 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 wanting to present the best of Second Life, what the potential is from an artistic standpoint, but it doesn't mean that I don't engage, and I do engage in some adult activities.
Okay.
I won't with you, of course, but okay. Did you see? Now, this woman also did all the decorations in here. She did the floors, the ceilings. We made sure that it's standard, but she did everything you're seeing from top to bottom. That's all her.
Okay.
So not only does the artist get to bring their images in, but they can actually construct their buildings. And she made these stairs. Now, many people who come in world cannot do all of that, but this is a world that is completely 100% created by users.
Right.
Everything you see, even my hair. All right, so walk over here. Now, the next person we're going to go. Oh, remember how I told you about prims?
Yeah.
That volume? If you look at the piano, hopefully you can do this. Tell me if you can right click on the piano and if you get edit on your screen.
Not getting anything yet. If I get closer, it seems like if I'm too far away from anything, it's not working. Still not getting
Well,
anything.
I'll tell you what it is. It's one prim. Anything that takes too much time, I'll tell you, it's only one prim, and that's because somebody made it special. Oh, you did click on it.
Yeah, I just
It
got
just
it.
it just put you off.
Yeah.
Oh, did you sit on it? It took you in. I can make this play, and now isn't that a nice animation?
Yeah.
It
Open
is.
in local
And
chat.
again, you'll just stand up to get out of it.
Okay.
I'm not going to show you a whole lot of wall art, but I will show you some of the sculptures I made so you can see what is available. Now, if you come into my gallery, everything, as soon as you come through the door, I have done everything you see. I've done the waterfall. I've made the water. The fish in the water, I've actually brought those in world and added an animation to them. I'll bring them up so you can see what they look like.
And you make each of these in In
And
GIMP or something, you said?
yes, yes. Now notice I moved the water up so you could see the fish. But
Okay.
the fish, you can see the little yellow ones are animated.
Yeah.
Those have what's called a script in them. I'm
Okay.
what you might call a script baby. I do a lot of things with scripting, but yeah, this is all mine. I'm gonna put my fake water back, but I've also done this bust over here, which has a moving animation in it. I don't know if I'll wait till you get over there because your
Right.
things may not have rezzed, and that means that it's not clear. Is everything clear in the gallery to you?
Yeah, I mean, I see what looks like a painting with a fire in it.
Yeah, do you like that? That's an animation. Actually, what I did was I take a fire into GIMP
Mm-hmm.
and I have to make an alpha. That's about three fires together.
Okay.
I put them together and then I add this animation which adds movement to it. Then I attach it to a picture. That is Burning Man 2015 in real life from
Okay.
Western US. Isn't that something? Now
Yeah.
I also have you see the sculptures of busts around. I have an interesting sculpture, well, according to me. Are you familiar with David Matthews Band?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I say that, but he has a song called Out of My Hands
Mm-hmm.
for now. And I that's what made me think of this one thing I did right here with the really large hands.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And I put them in a fake water. If you look at the top, the animation is me, okay? And the hands I did in Blender. And then the textures and everything, I could do those in GIMP or anything.
What's Blender? Sorry.
Blender is also a 3D rendering. It's free and it's called Project Blender. And
Okay.
please don't apologize. I've had people, I'm a teacher, remember, I'm used to questions.
Right.
And there's no such thing as a dumb question either. But you'll notice they're black and white. There's all sorts of things. I'm not concentrating on all of those. Oh, here's another animation which I like. On the back of the chair over here, I have blood. Oh, there are people who actually role play as vampires, fairies, you name it.
Huh. And what is and that's just like why do they do that here? Why don't they like do a game made for that? Or is there a game made for that?
Okay. There's not a game that does exactly what this does. And what this does is this is not a game, actually. We're walking around and we're talking, but we're not getting points, right?
Right.
We're doing things. And that's where people get confused from this. It's because it is a real life experience. That's why some people get a little bit weird about it because they get in here and it can consume you. But this is like you and I going to shops for the day, like we went to the mall or something like that.
Right.
Um, it's no different because we aren't playing a game. There's no objective, but there are. I'm going to show you a quest. What some people do quests because we can get you free clothes there.
Okay.
Okay, but I thought it'd be easier around where there weren't any people initially.
Mm.
But I think you're ready to give it a go around just a wee bit of people. All of these signs out here link you to places. But I'll give you a minute to just look around here. You can just walk all over. I've got to fix my skirt because part of my leg is missing.
Okay.
But to answer your question, they can live the experience of pretending they are actual vampires. Now, that's not my cup of tea,
Yeah.
okay, mind you. But some people love it and they come in here and they can, there are what pose balls where they can actually pose and be pretending to take real blood if they want. Hello? I
Yep.
lost you for a minute because
Oh.
my phone rang.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think it's a bit nutters, but to be quite honest, I should not judge because if you have a fantasy, oh, I'll show you. Take a look at my Abby. I'll change Abby forms in a minute. I'm going to keep her as is because I do have a secret little role play Abby that I use. So I'll
Okay.
hold that one out for you. Oh, come out in the garden. I did the decoration for the garden, and I'll show you what I put. So people, they can be whatever they want here. If they want to be a fairy, they can be a fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, notice how I'm sitting on the swing over there?
Yeah.
I can actually, oh, I'm sitting like a guy too. Hold on. Um, I can actually be whatever I want to be. Like if I'm talking to my boyfriend on here,
Mm-hmm.
a boyfriend or something like that, he comes over and his Abby might cuddle up with my Abby and we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
And is that strange to some people? Absolutely. Anyone in world? No, because as we're talking, it ends like, go ahead, can you click on the swing? I'm
um,
sitting there as an individual person, and I made sure you can't see my fanny. So,
okay.
oh, a fanny means something different where I come from than where you come from.
Right.
It
No.
means the girl's parts,
Yeah.
okay? So I blocked it out. But yes, you can buy, I found out the other day, get really close, right click, and sit on it. I found out the other day that you can actually get an STD HUD. You can add so that you can give people STDs. It's just a joke and it can't really hurt you.
But I mean, do they have any choice in that? Like they can't get rid
Well,
of?
no, not if you're the one getting it. You just get it because I'm wearing the HUD. But
That's
it
weird.
just goes away with a click.
Okay.
And it can't really infect you.
Well, yeah.
Okay, walk a little closer. We're going to get you, we got to practice your sitting down so you can sit down at the pub. Oh, you know what? I will just ask, why am I going out of world when I can ask people? I'll ask my partner. Now, my partner is actually my boyfriend,
Okay.
um, and he lives in London. And I met him through Second Life, which was not my intention because I come out here to do the art.
Right.
Um,
So is he
let me
you're
see.
going to visit?
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, now let me write him a note here. Hey, he is having trouble with his right click to sit. Any Now he's been in World On Off for 7 years, and he actually left a little while ago for a couple years because he ran off with somebody very much his junior.
Oh.
They met in World, but it was more of a catalyst to get out of a relationship that didn't work for him in real life. You have a lot of shy people.
I'm.
You wouldn't think they're shy here.
Well, I imagine. I mean, that makes sense to because there is like that sort of barrier there they can hide behind. It's like
Okay, he says you need to relog.
to.
And that means that you need to close out a firestorm and then go in again.
All right, I will do that real quick then.
Now, I'll tell you something while you're doing this and tell me what comes up on your sign-on screen. I think it gives you choices of location.
Yeah.
Yes, yesterday a unique and a sad event occurred in Second Life. A Frenchman who goes by the name in World of Nitro Fireguard, and I know who he is in real life. Most people I know who they are in real life. He's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He died from cancer.
Mm.
So we were, in World, various people talking about it. And when somebody dies in real life, and this will tell you the big difference between this and games. In real life, they're dead, they're gone. Okay, when they leave SL as well, this is what ties the two together. Of course, Second Life is your real life. It's just another place that you go, like the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they leave here, and you know they've left, and depending on what kind of connections you've made with them, they are so gone. You only have whatever network that you had with them here, like friends, etc.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have that, and I dare you to get involved with somebody on here and not feel emotional about it. Either a friendship, the woman that I was telling you about, Thea,
Mm-hmm.
I know her name in real life. I don't have her permission to give it out, but I think it speaks something to how I must bamboozle them if they all tell me who they are in real life. But she, for example, she's a married woman who is in her mid 40s, and she is very artistic. She works in an insurance company by day and does art in the evening. Fascinating, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fellow that I am with, he has done just about everything. He's in Salisbury in the UK, and he didn't start doing art until he met me because that's what I do all the time. I experiment. I'm going off track. Let's see. I know a fella from Siberia who's a urologist in Siberia.
Yeah.
And when we get together in World, I wear a fur coat. I have friends in the Netherlands, in Australia, And I have a language translator HUD, which means when I put it on, I'll show you. I'll use the HUD later, but it translates to 52 languages. So
Nice.
I can find people. When I travel the world now, I will frequently ask them, "Are you in Second Life, or are you in World of Warcraft?" Because I can also get them there. Okay, now try to sit again. See if that was a problem.
No, I'm still
Have
not getting it.
Have you ever heard of a show called The IT Crowd?
I've heard of it. I haven't actually watched it.
Because one of the things they do, have you turned your computer on and off? Okay, if it isn't working now, we'll try another one.
Yeah.
But what you'll find out is, I bet if I told you I was going to pull your Avi up there and cuddle him, doesn't it give you an odd, uncomfortable sensation? Me just saying that to you? I'm going to give you a cuddle?
I mean, I guess so, because even if it's not like actually happening in real life, there's still like an intention there that wouldn't normally be vocalized, I guess.
Yeah, and you get a feeling. And you
Yeah.
would do it because I was going to do it here just to show you how awkward it feels.
Yeah.
And people don't really understand. I'm moving to the Blarney Stone while I'm talking to you. People
Okay.
don't understand that it is every bit as intense and awkward social situations. Now, there's one person I'm going to warn you about before I bring you over here, okay?
Okay.
Now, he's a good guy, basically, but he also loves, I'm just going to say it, he loves to feck with people.
Okay.
And his name is Sausage Calamity.
Okay.
Look at the names people call themselves, okay?
Right.
Now, when we go in here, the DJ is my partner, Tui. You'll need to have your local up, your local chat. So I'm going to show you how to put that up before you, on your bar, you have the one conversation out right now, correct?
Well, yeah,
You've
I
got
mean,
one little box. Oh, let me send you a hello so we get your little box up again, okay?
yeah, I have it open again, but just I don't have
Okay,
you
I'll
on there.
just make sure, there you go.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you have that. Now, to the left of your bar at the bottom, you'll notice a bar where you can type things on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to the left of that, there's a talk bubble. Pop that open.
Oh yeah, I already did that.
Okay, good. Then you'll be able to see nearby chat. So I'll go ahead and teleport you here.
Cool.
And they'll probably say hello to you. I already told them I was bringing you.
Okay.
Now, if you have sound so that you can hear,
Yeah.
you might put it on low because it'll come through really loud.
Yeah, I've been
But,
turning it all down as we've been going along.
well, I was going to invite you to, I've hired a piano player who also plays guitar to perform at the gallery in a couple weeks, I think. So all you want to do is you want to walk in so that you can see the stage and all the people around it. Probably your best bet is to be as close to me as you can without, they're used to new people coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already got a hello from Dub Darkwood.
Oh.
You can type in local, you can type hi.
Yeah.
And when I say hi, boo, that's what I call my fella up there.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to twerk. Okay, I have a dance. We can make your Avi dance.
Sure, whatever.
No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you that uncomfortable feeling for just a minute.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get it.
Everything is still loading on my screen.
Oh, okay, so you're not rezzed yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell Tui what we're going to do so he doesn't get all jealous on me, because you will get jealous. I'm going to dance with him to make him uncomfortable.
Boris, get down. And so, you keep referring to this as a pub, and I see like the Guinness things. Do people like actually buy beer in World?
Yes, they do.
And so,
what happened? Let me explain that.
Okay.
Here's what it feels like. Okay, what they do is frequently people will have a drink while they're watching it, while they're in World.
Yeah.
But there are faux, if you will, drinks, and it's socially acceptable to have one in your hand. These bar stools, if you click on them, which you're having trouble with doing, you can sit there and read. You can sit there and have a cup of coffee. everything that you do in real life, because again, these people are from all over the world. I'm going to see if Brucey's still here, because she's in UK too. I'm going to see if I think Jane might be here.
I just saw if I click, if I hold the Apple key down and then click it, a bunch
of
options
you have a Mac too. Then I could have walked you through this.
Yeah, sorry.
That's why you're not getting all the right-click stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Was it just a photo of him from before in the corner?
That's a photo of him, but he's actually doing a DJ animation behind it. But what he's actually doing is, in real life, he has a music stream that he puts in there, picks out the tunes, and he can take requests. In fact, I'm going to see if I can get the sound up so you can hear it on my machine, okay?
Okay.
I'll try not to blast. Oh, I have it turned off. Here it comes. I'll ask him to talk between songs, okay?
Okay.
So you can hear his voice.
Sure. It's actually him talking?
Yes.
Okay.
About a 2-minute delay, but...
Oh, really?
Speak after song if you can, please. Okay? Now, we'll see if your right click works.
And how exactly do the songs play in World? Does he like have his mic hooked up? Is it like he changes the mic
you would
input
have
basically?
To ask him.
Oh.
Now
weird.
look, tell me this isn't uncomfortable.
That is
okay.
Odd.
With my boyfriend up there on the stage, and I told him that I was going to do this to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Now, there is a way where I can change the dance that we do. Watch this. Oops, I don't want that. He is going to have a conniption. Okay, now let me get us to a different dance. But as I say this, even telling you ahead of time that I was going to make you uncomfortable. Now, see, we're dancing further apart.
I mean, on my screen, we're just dancing inside of each other.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, that one's not working. We're out of sync. We're going to do a hot salsa dance.
Okay,
ready?
Sure.
It's going to set us up. Okay, none of those. We're experiencing what's called a lag.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. Now, tell me that you could talk to me for very long watching my smoking hot Avi and not feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, now, I push stand and I'm out of it.
Okay.
So you can do that as well.
Okay. Instead of dancing with the air.
Yeah. Now, if you look at the blue ball up there again over the stage.
Yeah.
We're not going to stay here very long. I just want you to hear his voice. Did you do that?
No, I don't think so.
No, because you don't have res. Okay. Yeah. Come up next to me. If you click on the blue ball over the stage, you should get something that just asks if it can animate you. And you can go ahead and click yes, because that'll let you dance on your own.
Here I just see sit here, dance, create.
Dance.
Dance, okay.
Because you do that or sit, and we haven't perfected sit. But didn't that feel weird to be going around on a dance floor with my arms around you?
Yeah.
Because she's sexy. She's got all the parts. Although some of them you have to buy as a... Oh, ask me about boy Abbeys.
Oh, what about them?
What's the obvious? You can just stand there and listen.
Okay, oh, there it goes.
Well, what about their knobs then, right?
I'm sorry. Oh, sure. What about them?
Their boys' parts. Oh, that's Brucey in the bare feet. If you look around, Brucey's in bare feet. That's funny.
Oh.
She is a sweetheart. If I've got too many messages buzzing around my head. Okay, the male Abbeys do not have penises.
Okay.
Okay, this is an intro to the adult, but all the men have penises.
Okay. Oh, you mean
you have an inventory, and this is one place where you don't skimp on your money. Okay, but they are amazing, the things you can buy, because I have a male Abbey that I have just so that I understand both sides from the art.
Yeah.
And it is something else. You can get them circumcised, uncircumcised. You can control their erection, or you can put it on autopilot. Okay. You can have it orgasm when you want, or you can reel it back in. So you can imagine.
By orgasm,
Oh,
you
here he
mean like
comes.
ejaculate?
Listen.
If any newcomers here and they want to tag, just hit up Dob, and I'm sure he'll give you one. And if you have any requests, just drop them in my IM box. This next one is for Brucey, her favorite song, as always.
Okay.
Okay.
Some people actually use this as a radio, so that was his voice.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm sure he would answer questions for you as to how he does what he does. But let's get out of the lag zone,
Sure.
because we are lagging,
Yeah.
and
Some
it's
are
not
less.
fun when you lag. So I'm going to pop us to another great place. My street. We're currently reconstructing and building a city in Ireland.
Okay.
Now, where are you? Where called Cove City. I'm answering a couple of their questions, and he felt very awful dancing with me. Okay, now I just decorated this park this morning that you popped into.
Yeah.
Walk towards the blue fence the way I'm going,
Okay.
and you're going to find yourself walking right through it. That's called an invisiprim. That you can walk through it. Now, the fella who is now deceased, who died yesterday, he made the sculpture over there of the woman and the man, and that's a picture up on the wall of his abbey
Okay.
that his partner took. So I decorated this. If you look at the grass over the water, I have it animated. None of this is taken for granted by me because I put all this stuff into place. But everything that moves or does anything, you have to do. Now, we're building this street exactly like Cove City or Queenston, Ireland, which is where the Titanic, on its maiden voyage, it went from Belfast to Cove City. It was the last port before it sank. Okay, so we've got a New York taxi cab that I'm making into a Cobb County one. But take a look at Nitro, the fellow who died. If you walk down the street, I think you'll find a very funny thing that he put together called an easy murderer. You wait a second, it will cycle. It uses a puppeteering script or programming. No, it'll pop back up again. The doors here are also in Visiprim, so you can walk right through them. But we built all of this. Two-Tone and myself built it. Here he comes. I put it in the middle of the street, and I've just been laughing at it. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, I see.
And it shoots. He had a little bullet. Okay, hits. Starts bleeding. And he falls down. Okay, the only thing that I've finished here is the pub, if you want to take a walk into it, where you see the beer as it reses. Wait till you see the detail I've put in the pub. Oh, somebody took out my stage. He's going to be in big trouble. I have a little stage that goes in there that's currently just not there. But look at what I put on the counter at the bar.
The poker game?
Yes. And the way I did those liquors is I got a picture off the internet and made them alphas.
Okay.
You know, and put them in world. And on the back wall, I have the dogs playing poker.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yes. So this is all done. See if you can sit on one of those stools over there. They don't do anything funny to you. You just sit on them. One of the pretty ones that are 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
Oh, you sat down on the ground. Good for you.
I clicked on those chairs though. I don't know what happened. There we go.
There you go. Now you're sitting. Good for you. We got you sitting. Now I'm going to see who I know that's online that's perverted. And Owen, he's not a perv, but he knows where perv places are. So hold on a second. Hello. Need your help, love. He has an erotic art gallery, so maybe the best thing to do is to go to his new gallery and start from there, because I'd like to take you to what I call a hardcore adult. Not because I like them, but it gives you the darkness. Mm-hmm. What I show you here is what I spend most of my time in world doing. I make art in the sandbox or here. I put it in the gallery. and I go over there to the pub and chat. That's not the pub I go to, actually. There's one I like better.
Okay.
A pervy. Do you know a Meg pervy place to show a newbie for a podcast? RE adult locations. Okay, you heard what I put. Do you know a Meg pervy place to show a newbie for a podcast? I'm not as perverted as pervy as you. Meanwhile, I'll look up the address for his gallery. He'll laugh at that.
Yeah. Who hosts all these things? Do like each of you host your areas, or is there a server somewhere?
Oh, yeah. It all goes back originally to Linden Labs.
Okay.
However, people bought that up quite quickly, and you lease or buy it from somebody who owns it. Actually,
Really?
intellectual rights are protected in world. There have been lawsuits, and I can actually give you, I can give you the video that you can watch that'll give you all of that. It's short. Okay, now I've got to emote a little. I have to blush. So are you at your gallery? I thought a place where people are doing a place where people are like BDSM or doing it, you know, pervy.
Yeah.
That's what I put down. You know, pervy.
Right.
People will really do some things with BDSM in world. It's very, very big.
The head of my program, when I was going for my master's at Ball State, actually wrote a paper with one of his students at one point about Second Life worlds, and one of the things they found was like a place with like a rape den or something.
Oh yeah, there's rape den, rape island. These are not the places that I go. Okay,
right.
The places I go, for example, are I'm a big Doctor Who fan.
Okay.
So hold on. I don't know of any specific. He goes, I don't know of any specific BDSM place where folks are doing it. I'll say, haha, then your gallery will do. Can you resend landmark? Landmark's how you get around. Okay. But we could actually go riding segways at Paradox Island, which is the Doctor Who. And that's a place that I go. I like that.
And so what is it? Like they're recreating scenes
he said
from Doctor
vanilla
Who?
pervies at the Keyhole. Great. We'll try it. Okay, let me see. I'll look it up. Vanilla Keyhole. No, it's called Keyhole. Let me see if I can find it. I'll have to tell him. New Mr. Wolfman would have perv on file. Okay, Keyhole. Oh yeah, free sex, voyeur exhibition, effing, rape, all sorts of things. Oh, there you go, and it's adult. I'm going to teleport there first and see what's going on.
Okay.
Because as soon as I go there, Two Tone's going to know I'm there, because you can give people the permission to know where you are in world.
Right.
And people are probably going to say really nasty things to me here. I'll just ignore it all.
Okay.
I'm being flagged for all these clubs. Okay, so far so good. I'm getting in. They want to give me a landmark. Thank goodness they've got the front door blocked. I'm just going to... Okay, there's a couple strippers in here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, this is vanilla. Okay, vanilla. Yeah, somebody hailed me right away on the chance. I'm going to get you down here, and what we're going to do is we're going to walk in and look at one of the strippers.
Okay.
Okay, you look for the keyhole. Anything that pops up, hit decline, no, or similar. And we're not going to, you can talk about I will describe the pictures in a G-rated way for your podcast. I'm not going to be explicit. Do you see the keyhole?
Yes. Should I hit accept?
No, you're not going to accept anything.
Just hit show?
No. Hit decline.
Oh.
No, no thanks. They're trying to pass your landmarks.
Oh, okay. So decline the other one too. Oh.
Yeah, you won't decline at all. You're going to get like a handful of them.
Okay.
Then you're going to walk in by some very graphic in real life sex pictures.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to be in that room. I want to be by the other poles. By the other poles. Okay, pretty much there's pervy stuff all over the place here. Ugh.
Where am I?
This is the worst. Well, no. If you wanted something for your spank bank, I guess this is a good place to come. I'm not a purveyor of spank bank collections.
I'm not sure I'm in the same place.
Okay, I'm going to send you another one. Okay?
Okay.
Get you right in by the strippers. They're actually prostitutes in life. I sent that request to Owen, so he's going to have a good laugh because I invited him to Titty Bar in the middle of the day. He's been trying to get into my pixels. Oh. Okay. He's having a good laugh. Tease. Okay. Oh, did you pop in? I didn't see if you rezzed anywhere in here. Okay. You are in a hub. That's no place where I want you to be. It's just a general place, but some people go there. There's a very dark side to the adult life where some people don't know where to call it. And these places have been found and, dealt with. The people have been kicked out. Oh, hold on. Taking him next. Okay. And we're talking about pedophiles.
Oh, okay.
Here. Yeah. So as dark as man can think, this can behave. So we're going to just go to an erotic art gallery, which some of these are, this one, there are a couple that in here. This is actually, in my opinion, truly artistic, because it's not just pictures of naked Avi bodies, but it's very artfully done.
Right.
So I'm going to bring you to this. Now, the reason you couldn't get in there is I don't know if I set up that Avi so it could go in adult regions.
It looked like it said it would change it, but for some reason I kept going there, and then I would be taken somewhere else. I think it was to the keyhole, actually.
Well, you know what? It's kind of like, it's not the kind of place where I would take somebody ever in Second Life without them being interested in it.
Right.
Okay, now let me see if I can find out where his actual gallery is. Over here on the directory. Erotic gallery.
Right now I'm in
something. I see you.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Okay, and I'm under the ground. Okay.
It's giving you no cards. Greetings from Owen.
Go ahead, you can accept that. Owen's my friend.
Okay.
See how that is? A note card is how you send somebody an email in World, but this is a fixed one that people can read, and he tells you a little bit about the place and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it doesn't carry any. It's really hard for people to harm your Avi in World, but there are ways. So when in doubt, I just say no, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm.
Okay. Yeah, you're there. Now, if you walk forward, I'm going to take you directly to one that I consider art.
Okay.
Okay? So you're going to walk forward, and I think it is on the left. Rage Darkstone and Fuchsia Nightfire. I think both of those are very artistic. Now, Rage obviously has a rage for penises. But when you look at the pictures, forget about the parts of the body that are there.
Yeah.
What he has done is a nice representation, in my opinion, of what you can do with the three-dimensional art brought to a two-dimensional plane. He's giving each piece, sort of that, the other is just kink. Okay? But I can I've visited literally and I counted them the other day, 75 galleries in world.
And
Now,
how does he make these? Do you know?
yes, I can tell you how those are made. Those are made with a combination of something he's taken in world. The penis looks like an in world penis to me.
Okay.
And he's taken it out of world and he's done some processing to it. Okay, like anyone, GIMP, Photoshop, one of those. He's played with the colors and he's muted it like as if it's chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. After you get a look at that, come next door to Fuchsia's room.
Okay.
Because Fuchsia did something. I know how she's done it. I just don't. I think she probably has a more effective way to do it. These are interesting because one, they're avies, and look how attractive they are. Okay, they're avies, and two, because she's had to bring them in at least double processing for each item you look at. It's had to be processed as many times as there are pieces, plus whatever treatment she did to the picture. So I think that's pretty unique.
Yeah.
And I take screenshots of that. But I also wanted to show you a Macbeth piece. There's two more things I wanted to show you, given that you have time. Do you have the time for it?
Sure.
Okay, okay. First one is going to be Macbeth.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm just a Bard fan, but the next two places are the places that I look for and I spend time in. I'm currently preparing to submit an application for a LEA, or Linden Endowment for the Arts grant, and it will take a team of people to help me do this. But I want to bring to life a book called If You Could See Me Now by Saoirse Heart, which is an Irish author, and I want to bring it to life. And these next two places we're going to go to, these people have brought writing to life.
Okay.
And this is probably the art form I like the best.
And that grant, is it given by the people that created Second Life?
Yeah, by Linden Labs. Yes,
okay.
Exactly. Okay. Now, without exception, everyone I have brought to this location has loved it. So if you did, I want to know. Okay, join me in Macbeth. Are you familiar with the Bard at all?
Maybe. I know that.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
Because most people who say no, largely that's true, but you use a lot of things from his play every day in your everyday sayings. Okay, now, let me see if I can get the sound on for this for you. They've recorded parts of the play. Do you hear any of it?
Yeah.
Here it comes. You see the words?
Yeah.
And now it's going to start. It's basically a whispering of everything you see. Okay, Ferris foul and sex me there. But isn't this amazing that they have put this together?
Yeah.
Now, we haven't even got to the most amazing. I'm going to teach you how to do something really cool with your Abby.
Okay.
Walk to where I am. Okay, now down the lower left-hand corner where your little box is, or hopefully your walking box, is it still there?
Yeah, it's still here.
Okay, the one on the far right is flying.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to press that one.
Okay.
And you can fly and join me. I love flying. Now, to stop it, you just, of course, stop.
Right.
Okay, now, I want you to go ahead and click on this sword right here, and I will meet you where you go.
Okay.
Now, look around this. Is this fantastic? We are inside that object. If you were familiar with Macbeth, Macbeth has a lot of ghosts. Basically, a son finds out that his uncle poisoned his father to take over.
Right.
And he reenacts it, but it's full of ghosts. Now, isn't this cool? If you go to the center, and again, this is what I live for in life, and I want to be able to make one of these. If you go to the center and click on that, you go to yet another part of this.
Okay. Where it says touch to exit?
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for you to join me here. Okay, there you are. Now, I love the intricacy when this res is for you, the black and the white starkness, and as you walk around it has, whoops, I'm on fly, I need to take off, stop flying. It has various words from Macbeth.
Right.
Now I'm going to take you up to the throne room, so just stay where you are. You're not going to fly, I'm going to teleport you because I don't know the exact way to get into it. I always end up moving around on the rocks. Oh, now I'm walking on them. There we go. Okay. Oh, I know where I am now. I'm going to take you to the throne room, and the ghosts will res there, and they are fabulous. Making an animated ghost would be something I enjoy doing, because with these, you brought to life both literary and visual art. And the art, that's what I was going to tell you. The art form that I currently want to go to is bringing music in world and animating a story. And I sent you a teleport to bring you to the throne room where all of Macbeth is acted out, and there's a throne. You can go ahead, have a seat on it until the ghosts' faces show up. What they've done is they've managed to add faces to it. What these are is they've taken tube objects. Oh, I'll have to show you how I make something. They've taken tube objects and made them clear and added things to them. I forgot I didn't show you how people do the bass in World. They don't just snap their fingers.
Right.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Put you on the crown and let me take a picture. I use an in-world camera system too.
Oh,
There's
really?
also an in-world camera. On your lower right-hand side, you can take pictures. Okay, I got a picture of that. And some adjustments. We'll call you King Rob.
Oh, I see it. Take a snapshot. Control-Shift-S.
Yeah, but if you save it to your computer, then it won't bring it in world. Mine are taking a long time to res. Do you see any faces yet?
I see the ghosts like wandering around. I don't see any faces.
Oh, okay. Well, just follow me. You're going to go on a fun little ride next.
Okay.
Now, I dare anyone who shows you around Second Life for you to have as much exposure as I'll give you. But no more of the exposure. Okay, I'm going to walk out. I just love the artful way where they have put the words moving around, and look at the columns, what they're made of.
What are they made of? Oh, hands on the right side?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, look like flowers from a distance.
You're going to walk ahead of me. Look at the rain there. There's also ambient noise. Here, we can hear the rain. I'm going to turn my sound up.
Sure.
Okay. Now, go ahead and sit on the pigeon.
Okay.
It's actually a raven. And be ready to watch. I think I know where it lets you out at.
I see another bird ahead too. Oh, I see you flying. Never mind.
Did it dump you off yet?
Yeah.
Wasn't that kind of interesting?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is what I do. And there's... Okay. Let me take you to the other thing here. Because I can play around for a little while. Here we go. Slideshow. I think you're going to like this. Sometimes I like to do things in World that just make me laugh.
Okay.
Okay? And to anybody else, it depends on... In my opinion, the things that make me laugh may be very different from what makes somebody else laugh, granted. But I love the individual animations.
Right.
Are you familiar with Sid and Nancy and the whole
Yeah.
murder thing in New York City?
Right. The Sex Pistols and everything.
Yes. Oh boy, are you going to like this then?
Okay.
Okay, let me see where I'm at here. I want to make sure that I'm at the end place and you don't have to follow me too much.
Okay.
There's a hotel in New York City called the Chelsea Hotel,
Right.
and they have created a virtual image of it. It's got like Bob Dylan's room in it.
Okay.
Who else? Bob Dylan. It's got
Leonard
room
Cohen.
Madonna.
Madonna lived there?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All of these places. Okay, let me get up here. And I'm going to just teleport you. We're going to go to Sid Vicious's room, okay?
Okay.
And there's an animation in there that I laugh every time I use it. But you're going to experience some lag here.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go back here. But they built this, and I actually have a gallery here in Virtual Soho.
Would like to change.
Okay,
your
everything's
Wildlight.
probably gray. You're right in front of me.
Should I allow it to change my Windlight visual?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm going to tell you how to perv my profile while you're doing this.
Okay.
If you right-click on my Avi when you can see her,
Yeah.
okay, you should have something that says Show Profile. View Profile. It should be the first thing.
I see profile over to the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on that. And tell me if it brings up the name Saoirse.
Yes. What that
Okay, let me walk you through the pages of this because this is how you check someone out. We call it perving, but
Okay.
you know, it's just what it is. The first page, has the picture. You can let it show. Mine shows that I'm offline or online to you. It should show online because we're friends. It shows how old that Avi is.
Okay.
If they have a partner, notice I have a partner.
Okay.
And then it shows about and the groups. Now, if you click over to pics, because web and interest don't usually have much in it, if you go to pics on mine,
Yeah.
you're going to see all these tabs. Go ahead and look at the tabs. You can tell me what's on them, and I'll tell you what they are.
Well, yeah, I'm just clicking through them. Your resume and your.
Yeah, look at my resume.
Okay.
It's just what I've done in virtual world.
Okay. Just the galleries and the magazine and everything.
Yeah, I do a lot of writing. Oh no, there's Sid and Nancy's ghost behind you. Do you see it?
Hold on, let me click out of that.
It'll come through again. Has the scene rezzed for you? Can you see everything?
Yeah.
Go inside,
Oh,
turn
there
to
they
the
are.
right, find the bathroom, and you're going to sit on the pose ball. Because when you want to do animations, that's what people use. Oh, I see the ghost.
Oh, the bathroom's over there, where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting it set up so I can take your picture.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you all of these pictures. You're going to want them, put them somewhere, just keep them.
Okay.
Because they're funny. Okay, this is one of the things I find both artistic, disturbing, and amusing. If you sit not on the toilet, that's funny. They do have animated toilets. Should I leave you alone there in the loo?
Sorry.
Stand up again.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Now, isn't it awkward?
What?
Me catching you in the loo. Didn't you feel a bit awkward?
No. Because I
Okay.
can't even tell what's going on because the camera keeps being in like random other rooms and stuff.
I gotcha. Well, that's why I'm getting good pictures of you. Do you know what your Avi's doing right now?
No, I'm trying to.
He's laying dead on the floor.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay, I see.
Hold on, I can drop these to you in Skype. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that because we're talking on Skype. Oh, you see him though, so I can give you the pictures later.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and press stand.
Okay.
Tell me when you're done in this suite and I'll take you to the other ones. Did you know that Bob Dylan changed his name because Dylan Thomas was in this hotel at the same time?
I never heard that. I knew it was because of Dylan Thomas, though.
Yes, Dylan Thomas has a room down the way from Bob Dylan. And isn't this just mesmerizing with the things that they do with the art here?
Yeah, looks a lot more spacious than it actually was, I imagine.
It probably is because of because they had to accommodate loads of people walking in here.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to take us to the next one that they have of the famous room set. Let's see, which is Dylan, Bob Dylan. And I'll just teleport you up there because I know how to use the teleports, and I'm spoiling you awful. Okay, we'll go to Bob Dylan's. And I said I knew how to do it, and then I messed it up. Because these are all programs. Okay, I'm up in Bob Dylan's. Okay. Step back, step off. Okay. But you can see if you were on your own and learning how to do this, you have a lot of curiosities you probably check out. Yeah, some of them would be perverted, but almost everybody goes through a pervy stage where they have to, push their own secret limits. I will say that mine wasn't that pervy, but a lot of people's are. Now, if you walk straight ahead, that's Bob Dylan's room.
Okay.
What I found interesting here, I can tell you who made a lot of the furniture in here. I also tried out the bed to make sure there weren't any pervy poses. But there are, like, you can cuddle somebody and things like that.
Yeah.
But yes, I have a bed in my home here where I can do whatever I would do in real life on a bed.
Oh, this is your room, you said?
No, this is Bob Dylan's. I'll show you where I live.
Okay.
Okay. But people like to have a representation of where they live in world, because that's a place where they can go to with their mates, their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what I can show you. You can have pets in world, too. I have a whole house full of pets. I have several places that I actually own. Okay. I'm going to take you one more place. And that is another author who's brought his story to life, so to speak. There should be something right near me that says, click here for men's free gift. I'm going to show you how you open things, and I'm going to show you how the art's made, and then that should give you the starter.
Okay.
So I'll be right back. I'm going to put this so you don't hear my dogs bark in case they bark. But I won't be that. I shan't be that.
I totally forgot what she said this is, if she did say. See if I can do anything to that bird. So I can sit on the bird. And I am sitting on the bird. Okay. That was exciting.
Remember where the best little mouse trap is?
Yeah.
I have a picture of myself getting in that as well. I have a good sense of humor. Okay, I'm going to lay out a few objects while you're on your way here. Pull them out of my inventory. Now, at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see a little suitcase.
Okay, yeah.
That represents everything. Think of it as a subdirectory of where all of the things you quote unquote own are stored if they're not already outside of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everything everything in the world starts out as one of the objects I'm going to put in front of you. A box or another shape. There are about 8 shapes. I'm going to show you how to make a shape. I'm going to do a screen print of what I'm looking at, and I'm going to drop it in Skype so you can see what I'm looking at.
Sure.
And see if you get that. Okay?
Okay.
It may just be, but basically you see the box out there and the other form. I'm going to change those into a couple forms to show you what I can do with just one little prim.
Okay.
Okay? I sent you a picture of what you could see, but I'll show you what I can do. Which are also things you could do as well. It's not, because it's not a game, we're all created equal. If you can see me doing it, whether or not you know how to do it is another subject.
Yeah.
I can make it big. I can make it thin. I can go down like this. And you really need a mouse for these precisions. Then once I'm working with it, let's say I want to put art in it or something like that, and I've imported a picture, for example. I'll take the picture of you. Let me import it. Okay, upload image. Yeah, it just takes a minute for me to get it. But I find that people, all of us do, we pay a closer attention to things that we have a personal connection to. Okay, let's try this one. We'll upload this one of you. Okay. Just because I think our brains are set on. Now, I know some things that are going to be wrong with. Now, see how it has multiple pictures and you can't really tell what it is? Okay. Yeah. Within my selection box here, I can change it so there's one image.
Okay.
I can make it brighter. I can change colors of it. But I'll leave it at white because, see, that's you.
Right.
Okay. Now, I can make that into a thin picture as if it's a photograph. Or I can bring it out like this. And I can also do some other interesting things with texturing. That's the outside. Now, what I'm going to do here, hopefully you'll find interesting. I'm going to do one face of it. See the smoky where you can see through it?
Sorry, what was that?
Smoky. It's smoky and clear.
Where is this?
Right in front of you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did it seem to disappear?
Yeah.
Walk over to where my Avi is and look at it from that perspective. Oh, and I'll show you something I can do with this that'll help you look at it.
Okay.
Okay, now I can drop a script into it. And a script is a mini program. And I do a drag and drop of a program I've already written. And see what it's doing now?
Out spinning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I can show you, I can drop different, now, another thing I can do that emphasizes the building aspect is I'm going to take that script out of it and make one with the script into it right next to it. I'm going to show you one thing that I made that I'm working on. As I drew in real life a human heart, okay?
Okay.
Then I uploaded the picture and I put an animation to it. Okay. I haven't got it to 3-dimensional yet. Uh-oh, I put it inside the box. Hold on. This is why I recommend going to a sandbox. Okay, do you see the red thing?
Yes.
Okay, now that's a heart that I've actually drawn.
Okay.
In real life, but it's a 2-dimensional drawing on a 3-dimensional object. Can you see, kind of make out the heart?
Yeah.
Okay, but see, the program part of it makes it expand and contract, expand and contract, and I don't know why it stopped there. But isn't that kind of clever?
Yeah.
To be able to do something like that. So whatever you can think in your human mind, if you can write the code for it or find somebody to help you, you can make it here. That's the beauty of this art. It's not limited to what you can draw. But I do a lot of freehand drawing, like that heart is freehand. Okay, brought it in myself, and a lot of people do. But you could easily take a picture of a heart, and if you say in real life, wow, I would like to make a contracting lung, for example, or I'd like to make a butterfly flap its wings. You
Mm-hmm.
can't do that in real life, but you can do it here. And I have done that with butterflies. I have some, I'll show you them. These are things that they all start from that one little box, and then, wow, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so I just brought my butterflies in. Do you see the butterflies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's, you see, I can also make another little box over here. Building includes 15 different shapes, which are base shapes. Now, it'll let you import from Collada and a couple other programs. You can import TGA files and another file ending type, but they also have objects with a hole in it. Basically, with these, here's where some real creativity comes in. If you decide you're going to make something, which shape do you pick, and how big or small do you make it? How many other shapes do you attach to it? And you want the least shapes attached to minimize your prim or total volume.
Mm-hmm.
So how's that? This is where I do my tap dance. Ta-da! What do you think?
That's pretty cool.
Da-da-da.
And so
Oh, I
this is
I
how
can
like
dance.
okay. And so
No, go ahead.
this is how like everything's created from like the start. Like it's just over here, and they just start building like a building or something. Like they take
Yes.
these little boxes and just keep manipulating them until that happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Like, in fact, this piece right here, what I'm going to show you, you're picking this up so well. Um, some people, it takes them a long, long time to pick it up. Now, watch, I'll change this into some graffiti art that I did. I
Okay.
brought this in world, but it's actually painted on a wall
Okay.
out of world. Okay. But let's say I wanted to make a house.
Yeah.
Okay. I can make it as however I want the wall. As you can see, make a wall, and then I can make several walls. Let me tell you what actually made me really more experienced at this was they have the only endorsed virtual Burning Man in world, and I did a build there, and I
Right.
learned an awful lot there. Now, I'm going to show you a house that I have in inventory that I built from doing that. Do you know what Burning Man is?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually somebody else I'm going to talk to. I just found out they were doing their radio show live in world at the In World Burning Man. Like what was it, like
A
4 weeks
lot of
ago?
the people there are amazingly participate in the real life
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
as well. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm going to show you a house I built. But you had a question. I stole your thunder. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was just curious. So, do you, did you like learn how to do this on your own, or do people show each other
Yes.
how to do this? Okay.
Oh, and people have shown me. I wouldn't be anywhere without people. One in particular who I really owe a debt of gratitude. I met at Burning Man, so you can ask her if she knows him. And his name is Master Oxygen.
Okay.
He's been in world forever, and he's quite a builder. Okay, here's an Egyptian-style house that I built.
Okay.
I'm going to spin it around so you can see. Well, you can just walk around it.
Yeah, I'm already doing that.
I was working on the doors of it so that it might not actually be fully operational. Yeah, the doors work. But yeah, you can come inside. Everything comes from those squares, even things like curtains. You just paint something on that and the areas that you don't use. And like I dropped in to make these spin, that's how you move things.
Okay.
This is just a simple house, but it's Egyptian style. I was looking around. One day I decided the 7 wonders, how many of them are done in Second Life? So I started going, that's what I do. I'm not into the pervy scene, I'm into the art scene. I'm fascinated by what people create.
Right.
And I am getting you a video. Second Life basically started with land in the middle of water. And it went from there.
Is this outline of a person, somebody you're creating, or is that an actual person?
What person?
inside the house.
Oh, did I put a person in there?
Creative
I do
hat.
have some dummies.
Eupalinos
Oh
Ugadi?
no, she just popped in there.
Oh, okay.
Let's see who it is. Oh, hey, I know about her hats.
What's going on? Like, it's just a person inside of an
Yeah,
art.
she just dropped in.
But like,
Okay, so
as an art exhibit, it just is.
no, that's an actual person.
Oh, that's how she is all the time with that.
Yeah, and the way you can tell that is if you put your arrow on it, it should show you creative hat and a name.
Right.
That's her tag and her name, or it's floating above her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a person, and you can actually.
On my screen, she's floating inside of this thing.
Oh, well, I just raised. She is in mine as well. That's her choice.
Oh, okay.
You can animate anything, and that's what I was going to show you. I have another animation that I do.
Okay.
And I'll show you the Abby that I do, and my partner has the male version. And no, I don't do animal furry stuff or any of that stuff. She said hello to me. Okay. I want to apologize in case my house was on her. Okay, now, because you do have to be polite in world. Believe it or not, if you get your reputation is not good here, it makes life not very easy. You don't get people to help you with building. She said, no problem, we don't have bodies here. Getting rid of mine in a minute.
What is this music all of a sudden? Is that her?
Yeah, she probably did that.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a pixie. Now keep in mind, pixies don't have to be dressed. You don't get to see any good naughties, but she's... Here we go. Now watch my Abby change. And I have you store keystrokes, or everything is stored. Okay, you asked me if somebody had to teach me. Well, I have an undergrad degree in computer tech.
Okay.
And computer science, but I'm also someone who knows how to do online gaming fairly well. I'm a real good, I have 5 level 100s in World of Warcraft.
Okay.
So I'm a quest baby.
Okay.
Now, do you see what I am right there?
Yeah.
Hold on, you just walked under me.
Yeah, just trying to get closer.
I'm a little fairy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I can also make myself anything I want. It doesn't have to be an animate object. It can be an inanimate object. And I'll show you what I mean. I think I have a house in inventory or something. I'll pick something smaller. Okay, like a cushion.
Okay.
Okay. Cushion.
What's the appeal of being like a cushion or something?
I'm not actually. Let's talk about her because I don't want to mess up my base. The appeal is that some people are here just to do the art and they don't chat or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they do that and they think they're all cheeky and unique, but there's a whole handful of people who do that, so ergo they're not cheeky and unique. I like to do my art in a human form because I'm human.
Okay.
There are people who are always in demon form here, for example. It depends on who it is, but any form that you can imagine, you can either make it or acquire it in world. And I do have a friend who in world is a demon. Oh, I do have this Abby too. This is my demon Abby. Oh, it's flying. It's got to stop flying. Do you see what it is? It's a demon rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Seems to be missing his head.
No, he's got it on my screen.
There it is. See, he's a demon rabbit. I'll
But if you're
bounce
like,
away from.
if you're an inanimate object, like, can you still move around?
I can do, yeah, but you can do the same things, just
Okay.
like your button there. Imagine your controller button doesn't change, right? But
Yeah.
your Abby does, so you can still do all of those things. Like here I am a rabbit, and I can fly.
Right.
Okay, I clicked it and fell down again. Now this Abby's funny because he can actually dance too, like, and you could cuddle him if you wanted to cuddle this demon buddy. You know, save your soul, but you could actually cuddle him. I wouldn't recommend it because he is a demon. But yeah.
Are we in a public sandbox, or are these?
Yes, but
Okay.
not a lot of people come to this one.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people do, but most people come here. It's not one of the ones that comes up automatically, and it's more of it's artists. Most everybody who comes here are artists. Now, the things you make, you can actually sell on the marketplace and make actual real U.S. dollars.
Right.
There's a place where you can exchange the money. I have a couple things on Marketplace that I've made out of the boxes. I'll show you one that I bet you'll know how I made it because we've seen all the things. Hold it. Fire. Most of the fireplaces in the world have a lot of prims. And let's say you get a house and you only have 100 prims or 100 volume. This fireplace that I'm showing you is only 2 prim. And you can already see what it is. It's the box that I've textured with the rocks, and I put in the texture in the bottom. But out of world, I took and I alpha'd the windows to it, and that's got my fire behind it. Voila. I'm a genius, right?
Nice. Well, what's
But
that?
I have fun doing a lot of animations of all sorts.
Oh, is somebody building like a house above us right now?
Yep. See, I put a smoke behind you. Let me give you an animation to step on.
Okay.
Let's call one now. Okay, I make animation balls too. I have this little suit that I put on my Aunt Abby that's like it records the movements, and then I can store them into a ball. Now, if you see next to me, there's a ball that says wino.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me move it up a bit. You're going to sit on that.
Okay.
Oops, I sat on there, but a rabbit doesn't look much like a wino. Okay, let me move it up a bit. I'm going to go back into person form. But although it doesn't bother you because you can hear my voice, the fact that I'm in rabbit form, after a while, you'd say, can't you be in human form? Because it matches your voice. Now, see, now you're in a pose. That's my rendition of being a wino.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I wear things for that. So I guess you've gotten the go around. From this point with somebody new, I'd say, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to get some new clothes? Do you want to and actually, I shouldn't leave you alone until I take you where you can get some new clothes, should you want them. No, you're okay. You're wearing clothes.
Right. I mean, after this, I'll probably just log
Yeah.
out.
But the way that I transfer this Avi to you, let's say you go, you know what, Saoirse, I'd like to just try making that box sometime, which I'd encourage you to try to do it, or to come out here and ask somebody if they would help you out.
Mm-hmm.
And just be polite and ask them. Like, see that blonde over there?
Yeah.
Okay, if you roll, she might speak Russian.
Right.
Because her name's in Russian. Well, I know Russian, so, but you can say hello. That doesn't mean she doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. I'll get to show you my HUD now. Let me change back into person. Remember, because I've actively sought out people from other countries. If for no other reason, you could use this as a free way to do funny ha-ha things like Sid and Nancy with your chums. Okay, with your mates.
Right.
All right, and here we go. I need to get back into some sort of human form for myself. Okay, that's what I was wearing. Okay, now I'm going to put on my HUD. I forgot what HUD is. Oh, I could have. Translator. Add that. And if you watch your local chat, I'll show you how it works. See, at first to put, oh no, it's on German. I have it on German. Okay, so I thought I was with a Russian last. I was, but I can read Russian, so I didn't have to.
Oh.
Okay. The reason I'm saying, are you from Russia, is because if I say, are you Russian, it doesn't translate right.
Oh, okay.
You have to learn not to use okay, yeah, it says, hello, are you from Russia? The word that begins with a P is Russia. and notice the backwards ends. She may or may not choose to talk to me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to IM her privately and see. Hi. That's it. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go walk my dogs. So if you want to get together and do more of this another time, you can let me know. But I'm gonna go walk them and take care of my visiting father who came in. That's what the dogs were barking about.
Okay, cool.
But I'm around pretty much all day. Don't, yes, you're flying into that. That's immersive art.
Yeah, I figured I'd just look at it before I sign off, because I keep
Yeah.
noticing it over here.
I look all around it, and that's why I brought you into LEA, because that's a representation of what I'm applying for a grant for. That's an LEA installation. So somebody applied, and they're building that. And I just think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I just love the colors and the movements, because you can do all these things. So I'm going to be in world, but I'm going to, actually no, I'm going to go walk my dogs. I'm going to take my Abby. But go ahead and look around. I'm going to ring off Skype. But look around. If you get stuck with your friends, the way you contact me is, you see the two people together at the bottom of the screen?
Well, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay. Well, you can find me through that button, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to ring off because my dogs heard me say OUT, and they will explode if I don't take them. So
Okay.
It's great talking to you, Rob.
You too.
Let me know how this came out, and I look forward to working with you a bit.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably put it
Thanks.
up.
Oh. Damn, dog. Sorry.
That's alright.
You got on my microphone.
That's okay.
And give your cat some attention.
I will.
But look around while you're in, okay?
Alright.
And I'll chat to you later.
Alright, see you.
Bye-bye.